After 3 months of waiting, Henderson's police chief answering our questions about his decisions to make sweeping changes within the department. You're watching 8 News Now at 11. I'm Denise Valdez. And only on 8, reporter James Schaefer asking Reggie Rader how he's making the department his own after a pretty contentious year for the city. James?
Denise, we wanted to know, why were these command team changes made so suddenly? Why has some staff left the department altogether? And what policy changes are important to the new police chief?
I'm glad I'm able to do this news interview with you today. Sorry it took 3 months. It's been pretty busy, but I'm going to make myself available to the media as much as possible.
Henderson Police Chief Reggie Rader acknowledging this interview has been a while coming. Questions we've been wanting to ask since he took office.
It's not ideal when we do have to ram a vehicle, but
notably Rader holding impromptu press conferences like in August. At the same time, the Henderson Police Command Team seeing a change in leadership. Deputy Chief Brandon Brooks and Captain Tony Neiswanger allegedly given an ultimatum to retire or be fired, both leaving. Both who worked under now fired Police Chief Holly Chadwick. We asked him if he had a role in the change.
I definitely had a role in talking to some people on the leadership team I was building on if they had a place on that team moving forward, and some folks made the decision to retire.
We asked what qualities they lacked or that he was seeking.
The qualities that I'm looking for are really just leadership and ownership and being present.
We then shifted to vacancies at the department, which is seeing about 10% positions unfilled. We asked what's being done to fill those spots and overall attrition of staff.
As far as our attrition rates in the police department, it's pretty common for what you're seeing, and our vacancy rate is much, much lower than the national average. And I don't think that would be the case if this was a bad place to work. And listen, this was a bad place to work, I never would have come over here.
The chief adding he has other changes in mind on the heels of a series of headline-making incidents.
The biggest thing I'm doing since I've come in here is a review process. A lot of times something will happen and we don't ever rewind to see what caught us there. It's something I learned at my time in previous assignments, where you really have to look at the why.
Now, there is a lot for Rader to be proud about for the men and women in the police department. Violent crime is down 17%, property crime is down 14%. And as for those vacancies, the city tells me that they've actually been able to cut down and fill those positions, 36 positions, only that, open across the department. Reporting live from Henderson City Hall, James Schaefer, 8 News Now.
Now, right now, the police union is actually negotiating its new contract with Henderson city leaders. One of the sticking points, though, is pay. Officers currently make anywhere between $67,000 to $104,000 a year. Now, the city offered to increase wages by 3%, but the union argues it simply doesn't match the rising cost of living, so the talks continue.